Want to feel more in control of your money without being an accountant? Because here's the truth. Most business owners are flying blind when it comes to their finances. Not because they don't care, but because nobody gave them a simple system to follow. In this video, I'm going to show you a 15 minutes weekly check-in. That's it. 15 minutes only. Done once a week. And it will completely change how you feel about money. More clarity, less stress, and a business that feels like it's finally under control. So let's get into it. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you actually sat down and looked at your numbers? Not the numbers your accountant gave them, not a year-end report. You actually opened up the bank account, your spreadsheet, and looked at the figures. Was it this week? Was it last week? Was it a month ago? Or was it last year when the accountant had actually filed reports? For a lot of people, the simple answer would be, I have no clue. Or it must be a while back that I did it. And I totally understand your feelings. Looking at your finances can be overwhelming, like you're going to find something scary. But it could also be something very, surprising for you, right? Something shocking that you made so much money. The other reason you don't want to look at them is that you're going to spend hours and hours looking at your numbers. But avoidance is the most dangerous thing you can do in your business. Because the problems don't go away when you look away. They keep on growing. And by the time you see them, they are 5 times harder to fix than when the problem arose. The good news is you don't have to spend hours looking at your numbers. You just need a simple ritual. 15 minutes a week on a specific day. That's it. Now let's go through the process of the 15-week framework that I'm going to give you that you're going to do once a week. I suggest you do this on a Friday before your day ends. Give a 15 to half an hour gap. In the beginning, most probably it'll take a bit more time, but with time and practice, you'll get better at this and you'll at a glance know what your numbers are, where you're struggling a bit, what needs to be fixed. So let's go on with step 1 now. The first thing you're going to look is at cash in. The money that comes into your business, revenue, other income sources that you have. So that is what is bringing wealth to your business. But the thing is, you don't look at invoices. You look at the real cash that lands into your bank account. Because you could have an invoice today or invoice you issued a month ago, which was not paid. That is not cash. That is something pending to come in at some stage. So you will identify all the cash that is landed in your account. So here's what you're going to do. Open up your bank account. Look at all the deposits that has happened, bank transfers, cash deposits, check, remittance, all those, you add them up. And this is your cash in figure that you're going to keep aside for the moment. Okay, next step is to actually ask the question, is this all that I expected to come in for the week? Or is there something that should have come, didn't come in? This is where you need to take action. What is that action? Is it because you need to send a reminder to your client saying, hey, a payment is due, you haven't paid this week, so hopefully can you please submit the payment next week? So that means you are aware of the things that should have happened but did not happen. Step 2 would be now to look at all the cash outs, which I mean is everything that you're spending on. So the money is going out at this stage. Now you're going to open the bank account again, look at all the expenses you have gone through, payroll, bills, subscriptions, and maybe, I don't know, extra expenses you did which you shouldn't have. So add them all up too. Now again, ask the question, the thing that I spent on, was it required? Could I have waited a week or two? So this is some analysis you're doing just to understand, because you want a cash buffer that stays in your account for a rainy day. I love saying that as rainy day because it's when I'm out of cash, I want to take it from my cash buffer account, which I'm going to talk to you later, that will fill the gap that I have in my business. So far, we looked at 2 steps. Step 1 was cash in, what came in. Step 2, what went out. Now, the third was the cash buffer I talked to you about just now, which is having the money, handy for the expenses that's coming. Because if you don't have the revenue coming in, then you are in a big problem because you need to pay the bills no matter what. So at this stage, what you're going to do is you look at the 15 days, 14 days, or 1 month, 4 weeks, whatever you want to do. Look ahead and see what are the cashes that is coming in, you're expecting, what are the expenses you're expecting on those weeks. Do you have enough? What should you do? Could you postpone something as an expense, or could you push a client to pay sooner? You see, so that's the type of analysis you want to do every week to have a reasonable cash buffer with you. This will give you a satisfaction of saying that, okay, the next 2 weeks I have enough cash. I don't need to worry. I just need to focus on getting more revenue in. See, that opens up more time for you to look into the core of your business than to worry about fixing issues, right? That's what I meant to say. Now, before we wrap up this session, I have a quick question for you. It's one that we actually covered today. Do you have a habit of reviewing cash or money in your business? Is it something you do, or is this something new you learned today? Please do put below in the comments your answer, and I read all comments. And if you have any question relating to any business issues, do leave it also in the comments. That could be a topic for another day. Now, as I mentioned before, the last thing you need to do is fix a day and time of the week. I suggest again a Friday, end of the week, because once the business is closed, you have no more transactions coming in and you have a better view of the things. So look at the cash in, cash out, and review the next 2 weeks at least. That way you are covered for your business expenses. Running a business is hard. You're making decisions every single day, and you deserve to make them from a place of clarity, not confusion. This 15-minute weekly check-in is not being perfect with money. It's about staying connected with it, knowing your numbers, catching problems early, and leading your business with confidence. Now, if you're watching this and you know that money is not the only obstacle, maybe it's pricing, maybe it's sales, or how you're structuring your time, I want to help you with that too. You can book a strategy session with me. It's a 60-minute call. We will sit down together. We will look at your biggest obstacle right now and build your step-by-step plan to work your way through it. No fluff, no generic advice, pure value, just clear, focused strategy built around your business. The link to book is in the description below. Do book a call if you feel it is a calling for you to fix your business. So until next time, please do share this video if you feel it's worth sharing with others who may be in a similar situation and can find some benefit from it. And do like and subscribe to my channel for future videos like these. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you next time. Bye.